A third way that I've seen buyers and sellers act like parents is when they let personal details slip into the conversation. Sometimes buyers and sellers will let those details slip into the conversations that they think might help the other party be more understanding of their situation, but it could in fact hinder their negotiating ability. For example, I need the proceeds of the sale in order to purchase our new home that we are going to close on next week. That sounds a lot like, we can only stay here at this fun park for a few minutes because I have a hair appointment. In either situation, the party that is hearing this message can say, I don't care. How does this help me? Parents get the benefit of being in charge of their kids, but skilled agents can help smooth this message over to find a win-win situation, such as, great news, Mr. Buyer, the seller can close next week and allow you to move into your new home early. Sounds a little better when you don't talk to people like you're their parent telling them what they need to do. I recently had an experience where I represented the sellers where the buyer said, if you don't do these repairs, we're canceling. And the sellers retorted back, if you won't accept this small credit, you can walk away. We found just the right buyer and were able to negotiate a great price in today's market. The buyers inspected the property and found a few issues with the roof and other items they requested the sellers to fix. The sellers, who were going through a divorce, didn't want to do the repairs and wanted to offer a credit for much less than the cost to do all the repairs that the buyer wanted. We communicated with the buyer's agent, who let us know that it was unlikely that the buyers would accept a small credit, but they were willing to ask. The seller said, if they aren't willing to accept this credit, then we can find another buyer. When I called the buyer's agent a couple days later to find out what the buyers were thinking, he told me that the buyers were about to sign to cancel the contract because they wouldn't move forward without at least the roof items being repaired. With my experience, I knew that the sellers would have a very hard time finding another buyer that would offer them as much money and accept the home in its current condition. I also knew that the sellers wanted to have their divorce go through in conjunction with the home sale, and that it would delay things for them if we had to put it back on the market. Instead of allowing the sellers to lose more time and money, I helped them make a new decision to agree to do the roof repairs before closing and do it at a cost a lot less than what the buyers wanted, but more than what the sellers had been willing to pay before. In the end, it saved my sellers about $20,000 or $30,000 in what they would have settled for if they had canceled the contract and had to find another buyer. Moral of the story is, agents are here to help buyers and sellers not act like parents and negotiate great deals. This is Rob Hale. I'm the Elite Results Team Leader.